Christmas in July? Really? Yes, ma'am. Let's get this thing started. Christmas Gifting Workshop 2023. I want to get a jump start on my Christmas presents. So the first thing we're going to work on this year is some beautiful floral napkins with this fabric that I picked up at Walmart with the birds and the flowers, and of course we're going to make a rope bowl. And I picked up some rope from Walmart, the 3/16 by 100 feet. It's my favorite 100% cotton rope, and a tube of white acrylic paint. So if you've seen my other rope bowl videos, you know that I dye using the acrylic paints instead of RIT dye. Works just as well. It's quick and easy. And for this basket, I just wanted a nice clean white tint. So I've poured in some paint into a bowl. I'm dropping all of the rope into the bowl. Just let it soak. I let it sit and soak for about 30 minutes. And then after it has soaked up that paint, I spread it out and let it dry. And then that's all there is to dyeing the rope. And so let's get busy making this rope bowl. Now some of that fabric I'm going to show you later in the video how to make easy cloth napkins. But this is what I had left over, is some strips. Now I cut these to 1.5 inch, then I press them in half, and we're going to wrap this beautiful fabric around the rope, mainly around the bottom, and then we're going to use one row of the wrapped rope in the middle for contrast. It's very easy to do. I started off with my very tip of the rope and I just covered it so you don't see the rope, and just wrapping around and around. And then we are going to start coiling this, and I'm using clothespins to help with that process, and start our base for our bowl. Now I do have a video on exactly how to do this. I will link it below if you want to go back and learn. But to start, we just crisscross and then we zigzag stitch, catching the two pieces of rope together. Now you can see I went down the rope and covered it, and then I'm using these clothespins to hold it in place as I sew. And I'm just doing a zigzag stitch, catching both pieces of rope. And I wanted the whole bottom of this bowl to be covered in that really pretty fabric. Now I'm going to switch back to just the rope. And so you can see I'm zigzagging and lifting the bowl in place, and this is what gives the bowl its shape when you lift it. And so I sewed the complete bowl, but about midway I did one more row of the fabric covered rope, and you'll see that in just a moment. And then at the very end I also covered the rope with fabric to make this little medallion to go on the front, and you can see that middle section just gives it a nice little bit of contrast. I'm going to hot glue this coiled piece right to the bowl, and I think it looks so pretty, just something different. I've made many rope bowls. I have a playlist on that. I will link that below for you to go back and see the other rope bowls that I've made. But this one is going to be a Christmas gift. And not only did I want to give the bowl, see the pretty bottom, that's what it looks like, I thought I would make some beautiful cloth napkins to match the bowl. So making napkins are so easy, just straight stitches. I cut these squares into 17 by 17 inches, and then I cut a backing or a lining 17 by 17. And all of this fabric I picked up at Walmart, and it's so pretty. I just love it, but this is going to be a Christmas gift for someone special in my family. So basically I cut the two pieces, putting them together, and then sewing all four sides, and then I leave a gap so that I can turn the napkins. I'm just doing 5/8 inch seam line all the way across each square, and I did that for all 8 napkins. Okay, I sewed all 8 napkins, leaving a gap for turning. I trimmed the corners, and then I'm just going to pull the inside out There we go. And then I did use a yarn needle to push those points out. Now Walmart has so many different beautiful colors of prints. I'll show you that towards the end of the video. I kind of scanned the aisle for you to see. But now we're going to take the iron and press this out. Make everything nice and crisp. And it's such a beautiful fabric with all those birds and very vintage looking, old fashioned. That's what drew me to it. And then I went back and top stitched a little ivy stitch all the way around the napkin just to kind of finish it off. So I made 8 napkins to fit inside of this bowl, and that is going to be a Christmas gift. So there's the napkin with the pretty little ivy stitch around the edge just to finish it off. And I love cloth napkins. I know a lot of people don't, but I just think they're so pretty at a table setting. Again, here is the completed bowl. And now it's time to put in the napkins. Now, if you follow me, you know I love to go thrift store shopping. And I did find this bag of napkin rings, these crystal ones, and they're so pretty. For like $1.98 for 12. I only need 8 right now. So I'm going to pinch up the middle of the cloth napkin and run it through the napkin ring. And that would be so pretty at a place setting. So I'm just going to drop these in the bowl. And I'm also going to be making some rope coasters. That will be the next workshop. I'm going to be making placemats and coasters using the rope. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss that video. But I'm going to put some coasters in here, and then I'm going to use that pretty clear cellophane to wrap this bowl up and tie ribbon around it. And then there's one Christmas gift ready to give. And here is the completed bowl. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you'd like a bowl like this for Christmas. I'd love to hear from you. So the things that you need for this are 2 1-yard packs of the Waverly prints, and you're going to need 2 yards of a backing, and then you're going to need that clothesline rope and napkin rings and some type of acrylic paint. So today here is a peek down the Walmart aisle of all the different fabrics, and I'm telling you, I could spend some money. Everything is so pretty. There's so many ideas, so many things you can do with these fabrics. That one caught my eye. But I've got some rope that I dyed a couple of years ago, and it's that graduating blue. So I was looking for more of a nautical theme, and I came up with this to match that rope. So I'm going to make that bowl and then make these napkins, and I've got some really pretty silver or pewter napkin rings, and I'm going to line it with that white, and I think that'll be perfect for a beach house. So thank you for watching. I'm going to leave a link to the last 2 years Christmas workshops. It's full of ideas that you might want to go ahead and start on this summer while it's hot and you're inside. Get those Christmas gifts made. So stay tuned. All summer I'm going to be making things, and I'll share those workshops with you. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave those below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Thank you for watching. Have a very blessed day, friends.